Hey, amazing people. So I wanted to show you today something that we have, some great results that we got like out of our own campaigns. For a long time, we didn't run outbound because, yeah, we didn't need. We just got from like leads from inbound and LinkedIn. Like lately, we are growing as a team, as an agency, and so we added like the outbound channel. And as every time that we had outbound, the results were great. I will show you now the numbers. I mean, we are speaking about in this case, like in this campaign, 35 positive reply. Now this is like in the last weeks, we have like already converted two of the leads that are coming from like these positive replies for 120 thousand expected ARR. So yeah, that's great, right? Uh, in terms of like how to what we do to get there, and of course, like like lot more of this is gonna convert. We have like a lot of conversation going, and at the same time, a lot of more replies will come when we add the leads, of course. But yeah, what is the structure that we use? And we use the same structure across clients. So sometimes it depends always like on the size of the market. In our case, it's really a big market. So we don't care too much about like doing 2 or 3 emails. And in this case, like we use a free email sequence, and it works really, really well for us. We want to always have like this free sequence that explains. So first of all, we have an email one. That is like something that I spoke a lot about in previous videos, and I've like even had like a webinar with Smartlead on like how to craft email one basically. So email one needs to be an email that varies person by person, varies person by person, job title by job title, industry by industry. So it needs to be really tailored to the pain points, to the solution that can be provided, and to the case study that you can offer in the specific scenario. Okay, so email one is the email where you find out what is exactly the pain point of the person, the solution that you can provide to them, and the case study that like is like the most relevant in that case. And of course, like this is something where we have AI that like does this like differently for every different for every different lead. So yeah, like this is what email one stands for. We usually get more replies out of email 2 and email 3, but email 2 and email 3 are lead magnets. So if we get a reply, a positive reply, if we think about the conversion, and so closing the deal, we always want to prioritize email 1, because with email 1 and like an email that is tailored to the pain point and the solution, if a person replies, is more likely gonna then go to a meeting and then buy from you, right? So that's why we focus more, like the email one is always the first one, even if we get less replies. If when we get a reply is really usually a really qualified one, we really often like get like meetings with these people and then we convert them. uh, just one last thing here, of course, choose like a sector where you have like a strong case study. We, for example, target the sectors where we have like really strong case studies, and a lot of people tell us, hey, wow, I read that you worked with this company. And that's really strong, because then at that point you have a really easy, let's say, way in. So yeah, email one, the one where you have AI write a different email per each prospect, where like AI finds the pain, the solution, and the case study, and it really tailors to their needs. Then we have email 2 and email 3. So email 2 and email 3 are in this campaign again that we do, and this is like a structure that we sometimes replicate on clients as well, and it gets results to them as well. So email 2 is like a lead magnet that is really personalized, really, really personalized. I won't say what we do specifically, just because let's say it's our secret sauce, but we give them something that for them is really relevant and really kind of long to create. Um, and we personalize that. So we provide them. For example, we like. I mean, okay, can share something. What we give is like a way for them to reach out to their ideal target market. Okay, And we for them is like really valuable. It's like a way for them to reach out to the target market. We create them the strategy. For us, it takes like 5 minutes to create it, even less, because we do everything with Clay. So we've like created a structure that basically build us like the report that is really relevant for them, but for us it's completely automated. So we don't really spend time on this, and for them is very, very useful. So this is like what we do in email 2, a lead magnet that is extremely personalized to them, and that no one else can create. Who else is going to create? I mean, in this example, okay, a strategy on how to reach out the ideal prospect for completely for free. Like it's very rare to create. For us, it's basically inexpensive. It's inexpensive. Like we have created it once, like the structure in Clay, and we can provide it every time that we want. For them, is extremely valuable. And third, email free. That is, let's say, I would say the last chance. We give another lead magnet, but in this case, is like more common and more easy to understand. While the second one is like a little bit more sophisticated. Again, like a strategy. Like the third one is a little bit more common. In our case, we provide lead list. This is a like we know that like you targeted these people. Hey, do you want that we send you like a lead list for you? And it's more common. People understand better lead list more than strategy. It's something that like reacts more, like it gets more, it aligns more with like their understanding of what we're going to send them. And so like it's like the last chance, but it's the last one because it gets like all the last replies that didn't reply before. And but it's even like the least qualified. So in this structure, sometimes like you get a lot of feedback from, I mean, I heard a lot like online that you should like prioritize email one for the email that gives you more replies. I don't really believe that, because at the end of the day, like you need to optimize for what brings you more meetings. And if you think in terms of meetings, like you want to have the email that get you the highest qualified replies first. So I don't care if like email one gives me less replies than email three. I don't care, because like email one will give me the most qualified replies. Then email two will give to me like the second I guess qualified replies. People that comes from the lead magnet, yes, but they understand about strategy. They maybe need like support on strategy, so they really need support with a system. And email free is like the last ones, the ones that, yeah, I mean, then we are optimizing our replies. People that need a lead list, they're the most difficult to convert at the end of the day by experience. So I prioritize for most qualified replies, but at the same time, I care about the total volume. That's what we do with this campaign. That is really working well with us again. Out of like these first batches, 33 positive replies. We closed 2 deals out of these, and again, like more are like in the process. We sell outbound services, or like system go to market creation. So email outbound is not usually the best channel for our offer, and like these results are really, 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 really great. All right, so I hope like this was useful for you guys. Like in this total stack, I mean, the many providers, but mostly Clay and Smartlead. And yeah, just send me a DM if you want to chat about this. Thank you. Have a great one.